What's up everybody, Rivera94 here with another action figure review. This time we're taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Darth Revan action figure by Hasbro. This is from the newest wave, pretty much the most sought after figure of the wave, Darth Revan. This was the #1 pick for the fan poll. This is the one that won and the one that everybody wants to get their hands on. So without further ado, let's take a look at the figure. Here's the box. On the side he is number 34. On the back there is a read-up, so let's take a look at that read-up. A little closer look. Darth Revan, the enigmatic former hero of the Jedi Civil War. Darth Revan continued to play a pivotal role in the ongoing war between the Sith Empire and the Galactic Republic. Now, I don't know much about this character because it turns out he is from a video game, and it is the Knights of the Old Republic, I believe. Never played it ever, and I looked them up because I don't remember. Of course, he's not in any of the movies, and I thought this guy was from maybe some of the books. Maybe he is, maybe, I don't know. But turns out he's from the video game, so very interesting. Never played it, so don't know much about Darth Revan, but he does look very cool. Alright, and there we have Darth Revan out of the package, and I gotta say, it's a very cool looking design. It's a cool figure. So I'm coming from the point of view or standpoint, I guess, that of someone that doesn't know the character at all and never really has seen the character or, any of that stuff, not familiar with it. And just first looks, first impressions, I like the design of him. He looks very evil. He looks, he looks menacing. It looks cool. It looks something that I would like to see in a Star Wars movie. Something, it kind of, he looks kind of like a Kylo Ren type design, It looks nice. I like it. I like the hood. I like that they did it molded and it's not a cloth. I have my, because they like to do cloth hoods like they did with Ben Kenobi. But what they did here is they did a cloth cape here, and it came out really nice. They did a good job on it. I like how they incorporate some cloth goods on their figures now. Well, not now. They've always been doing that since the beginning. Hasbro has for Black Series, and they did a good job with it, except for whenever they did the Emperor, it was kind of weird, and when they did Farm Boy Luke, it was kind of weird. It's too big. Some work, some don't, and I think this one works, and I'm glad that they decided to go with a molded hood like Darth Maul. So very cool. I like that they did that. Overall, the paint on him looks very nice, and the sculpt looks good too. So with that said, let's go ahead and move over to the accessories, and all he has is 2 lightsabers, and there is a red one and there is a purple one, so that's interesting. I guess you can say it looks like he used to be a good guy, because on the read up it says he was a former hero of the Jedi Civil War. So if he was a hero, then I guess he was good. I don't know, I may be wrong. Don't know anything about him, so you guys can correct me in the comments. But overall, let's see if I can focus on this. There you go. The sculpt and paint, they did a good job on it. You see the red and green buttons there. You see the little black lines painted right here. The sculpt on the lightsaber hilt is very nice. Overall, you got paint in there too. Got black and gray. Looking at the red one, you can see right here. I'm not sure if it's meant to be, but you can kind of see a curve on the hilt. Maybe it's warped on the package. Could be warped, probably warped. I don't think it's curved like that, but there's that. And that's it. Only 2 lightsabers. That's all you really need, I guess. And there are his accessories. So here's a closer look at Darth Revan. You can see the figure a little bit better. And here you have the paint and sculpt on him. Like I said, I like the cloth goods. The cloth cape came out nice. Here's the back of it, painted through the back as well. Under his secondary cloth goods, you see his shin guards there, his pants. Very cool, and I like how they made it look all worn and torn on the cape on the bottom there. Even down here on this one looks very nice. They did a good job there. The boots are nicely painted and sculpted as well. I like that. Everything's nice on the figure. I think it came out, beautiful. Even the face mask is painted so nice. I don't see any problems with it at all. I think that's fantastic. They did a good job there. Going on to the articulation, this is where it kind of gets bad because the head is not going to move a lot. You can get some hindering there because of the molded cape or the hood, I guess. So if I try to move the head left and right, it doesn't move at all. The whole thing is molded on his shoulders, but you can put, I guess, your finger on the face and turn his head inside right there, and you can turn the head, so that's good. So you can turn the head. It is swiveling in there. It probably is on a ball jointed hinge. I'm sure you could probably pry the head out if you really wanted to. But I don't know, is it me or does it look like a Mandalorian helmet? It looks almost like a Boba Fett helmet, but not really. I don't know. Just something I kind of noticed. The arms go forward and back. It kind of gets hindered a little bit, but it goes forward pretty decent. In and out pretty nice, and of course pretty good. No bicep swivel. There's a single jointed elbow, and it does swivel at the elbow. Swivel at the wrist with a hinge at the wrist. Then we have a diaphragm joint that swivels right here, left and right. Goes back a little bit and goes forward just a little bit too, and that's it. It looks like we do have a bottom waist swivel. I think it is coming from the diaphragm joint though. Hard to tell. The legs go forward as much as it allows you to before it gets hindered, and they go left and right as well. There is a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and there are ankle articulation going forward and back right here on the ankle. And then we do have an ankle pivot as well. So that concludes my review on the Darth Revan 6-inch action figure by Hasbro for Star Wars The Black Series. This is the fan pull winner. Hope you guys enjoy this figure because it is a nice one, and this is what you guys wanted, so there it is. And I think Hasbro did a good job on him. The detail is there, the paint's there, articulation is hindered, but it's still pretty decent. He's not going to be in a lot of dynamic poses at all. That's the only problem there. It's a lot of hindering because we do have the soft plastic rubberish, belt that goes all the way down, of course, and all the way around him, and it hinders it. Of course, he's got the little mini skirt, I guess you can say, cloth good, that hinders his legs. The arms and shoulders get hindered by of course, the molded hood that kind of goes all the way down to the shoulder there. So there is hindering, but the figure itself is very nice. It looks cool. It's gonna look very nice posed on your shelf, and especially if you're a fan of the character, or if this is one of the ones that you voted for, you're gonna love it. So, and it's a hard one to find, so if you find them, go ahead and pick them up. I highly recommend it. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys would like. Stay tuned for more, and don't forget to have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.